What up, y'all? Truth Tiger, and I'm gonna call this video today They Rejected Us, and I'm going to talk about feelings of rejection and how we can deal with that. And I think just anyone who's been scapegoated, or anyone who's had narcissistic parents, or just this whole society makes you feel very unaccepted, very outcasted, very othered. And I just realized in myself I had this really big need for acceptance, I guess. It's like I really felt like I was rejected by the group, and it's like they tried to make me feel like I wasn't good enough for them, and they tried to make me feel like I didn't fit in with them, and they really just they just didn't want me, and they made me feel very unwanted. And I think this is something that probably everyone feels deep down on some level, but I'm going to speak on it, because especially being on the spiritual path, and especially spiritually ascending, being a chosen one, whatever you want to call it, raising your consciousness, whatever, standing out from the herd, whatever you want to call it. It's just like that really makes it even harder, because you're just not on the same wavelength as people at all. They're off kind of on their own different thing, and they're kind of down there. And I don't know, I've kind of realized that that kind of acceptance that I didn't get as a child, and that kind of warmth that I still don't feel from society, I had to just kind of accept that I'm not going to get it. That's just not what it is, and I just have to live my life and roll the way I roll, and not worry about being accepted by other people. They can accept me, they can reject me, whatever. I'm going to be who I am, and I think that's a big part of it. They want to erode individuality. If you are too much, as an individual, and you have too much of your own thoughts and your own ideas, and they want you to conform and to be a part of the group. And I also think that if you're more of a decent person, more of a kind person, someone who's not so egotistical and arrogant, they are very egotistical and arrogant themselves, and they can't mix with that energy. Good and evil don't mix. So when you come in being good, they're evil. They want to get you away from them as much as possible, and reject you as hard as they possibly can, and slam as many doors in your face as they can. And I've had to go through a lot of rejection in life, of just having a lot of people slam the door in my face. And that's what it is, because they want to be mean to somebody. They want to kick someone around. They want to say, you can't hang out with us. You're not allowed to do that. We're going to do this and you can't come. They want to be like that. They do. And then what I had to say is, fine, I don't even want to, And then they're like, well, you don't want to come? What? And then now they try to, whatever. And then they'll try to switch it around. Well, if you don't want to be here, now we want you to be here. And it's insane mind games. It's craziness, and I've just never felt like I fit in, and not just that, though. I mean, it's one thing to not fit in. It's another thing to not get the acceptance that you need in the areas that you're in life. Whether it's work, your family, whatever, where you just do not feel accepted. You don't feel like a part of that group. You do not feel heard at all by the people around you. You say something to them, they don't listen. They talk over you. You have to tell something to them 10 times for it to even register, because they are so egotistical and so into themselves, and they're always playing a mind game against you. It's a constant campaign against you, and they're constantly trying to reject you. That's why narcissists discard people. That's why they do all that rejection, because they don't appreciate you. They don't appreciate us. They don't care about us as people. And they just want to use people. That's what they want. And they want their ego fed. And when you don't do those things, yeah, next, boring, I'll find something else. But and that they always think that they can replace you, They think that we are replaceable and they can find something better. They can't, and they won't, and they never, never will. And they'll regret that decision. They will regret the rejection, but initially, in their arrogance and in their haughtiness, they see somebody decent, they reject them. They see someone a little bit different who doesn't fit in, they reject them, and this rejection that I've had to go through since early childhood, and I'm sure you all have too, has affected me very badly. It's made me very socially awkward. It's put a lump in my throat, It's put a lump in my heart, and it's going to affect you negatively to be ostracized like that by the group. It is. And they're doing it as a way to punish and to hurt they're doing it as a way to hurt you. That's purely what it is. Look, it's not about you, And I'm not saying that I don't have flaws. I'm not saying that I was never, there have been times where I've been off base about something and I have been rejected and that person actually made the right decision to reject me. But in most of these cases, that is not what's happened. And I want to tell y'all that that's not what's happening 99% of the time. These people are bullies and they're trying to make someone feel excluded, make someone into a scapegoat. They're just trying to gang up on somebody. It's just like being some little bratty little kid and you want to gang up on the new kid or gang up on this kid or gang up on that kid. It's the same thing. They're just looking for someone to gang up on. They are. And, it's made me feel very uncomfortable in my own skin. It's caused a lot of self-esteem issues. It's caused a lot of issues for me to where it's hard to communicate. It's hard to make friends, all this type of stuff, because it's just like I've carried this, I don't even know what to call it, but carried this wound from the past, I guess, this pain from the past, this hurt from the past, this complex, I guess is maybe the right word, but carried this complex that nobody even wants to like me or be around me, or carried this complex that people are just going to turn against me at the drop of a hat. And sometimes they do. I'm not kidding. Sometimes they do just turn against me, and especially when you speak truth. When you speak truth. And the thing is, you don't need most of these people, and they need us, though. They need us. They need our light. They need our love. They need our kindness. They need our knowledge. They need all these things. They do. But they're going to do what's to their own detriment, and they are going to reject us and throw us aside, and not give us the love and the attention that we need, and make us feel outcasted and try to turn other people against us, and I've seen this happen to other people. It's not just me. I think this is just a basic evil of human nature, and I think a lot of people are just bullies and they're just looking for whoever they can kick. And we happen to be in a position where they were able to kick us. They want to make someone into their punching bag. And they're very opportunistic about it. Very opportunistic. And I really think they want to destroy our lives. They want to ruin our lives. That's what I was thinking about last night when I was thinking about this video. I was like, man, this could really ruin my life. And it has ruined my life in a lot of ways, to where, the proper social connections now are not being formed. And it happened in early childhood. Where my own siblings and my own parents on a lot of levels did not really accept me and did not give me that attention that I needed. And this is a common thing. This is a very common thing. This happens to a lot of people, This happens to a lot of people, but it's really bad. It is really bad the way they try to put us on the outside, lock us outside, put us outside. It just, any way they can freeze us out and not invite us to the party and lie about it or whatever. Any way they can do that, they will. And, stop trying to get into the party. Stop trying to hang with them. Stop trying to chill with them. Just say, all right, bye-bye. Bye. I'm going to live my own life, do my own thing. I don't need the approval of a group. I don't need the acceptance of these people. I don't. Because I have the acceptance of God. And through God, I have self-acceptance, where I can accept who I am as a person. These other people do not have self-acceptance. They've rejected themselves, so thereby they reject others. And they have a generally rejection kind of attitude towards other people, where they're always trying to reject people, close the door on people, shut the door on people, exclude people, leave people out, cut people out, put people on the outside. I cut people out because I needed to, because I could not tolerate those people in my life. I wasn't trying to be some weird bully. We're not going to invite him. I bet he feels really like a dork, being alone. It wasn't about that. It's about these people are toxic. And these people rejected me again and again and again and again. And then guess what? I reject you. And when I reject you, it's not a game. I'm not trying to make you feel bad about yourself. I genuinely do not want you in my life. Genuinely. I genuinely never want to see you again. Genuinely. I genuinely hope to never see these people again. Genuinely. And, it's not some weird thing of, I'm going to play hard to get and make them want me more. I'm going to act like I'm too good for them, and then they'll think that I'm more in demand. No games here. No games whatsoever. No games here. If I close the door, it's because I don't want you coming in. I'm not going to, let's be mean, let's close the door on him. And I'm serious, with these narcissists, if someone is at the door, knocking at the door, they will purposely take a long time to answer the door to devalue that person. They'll just do weird stuff like that to devalue people. For no reason, just because they're gross. It's just how they move and they operate. They just move and operate in a gross way. And I remember being around my narcissistic family, and I'm always answering the door because someone's knocking, and they're like, let's leave them outside for a little bit. That's going to be funny, isn't it? Are you going to laugh when you're on the outside of my life? Are you going to laugh then? Are you going to laugh when karma comes back to get you and it gets you bad? You're not going to laugh at all. The wrath of God is built up against these people, and they are not going to be laughing when that bowl of wrath gets spilled out upon them. No laughing whatsoever. Nothing funny about that. Nothing funny about that whatsoever. But yeah, these people are just weird, evil, spoiled, narcissistic brats, and they think it's funny and it's cute to put someone on the outside. It's like the thief cometh to steal, kill, and destroy. Jesus says that. That's what they're trying to do, is just steal from you, destroy you, and kill you. And they've destroyed a lot of stuff in my life. They've stolen a lot from me. They have tried to, in a sense, kill me in a way. Killed my chances of, a lot of things early on at least. And did not give me the support I needed, the love I needed, didn't set things up for me, didn't get the environment right, did nothing, did nothing for me, and yeah, just the rejection it's crazy, because they'll try to reject you at first, and you got to earn their respect, and it's just gross. It's just gross, and I just want to break through this complex of feeling rejected and feeling not good enough and feeling like people don't like you and feeling like people don't want you around and whatever. I want to break that complex, and I want to say that that's not true. That's just what these narcissists and evil people projected onto us. And I want to just get that out of our throat and get that out of our chest, that we are accepted, we are wanted, we are needed. We are, and these evil people, they just played a trick on us. They just tried to attack us, and they worked as a group, Evil people work as a group. they teamed up on us, they ganged up on us, they did all this stuff, and destroyed our self-esteem and destroyed our sense of of connection to the community and a connection to others, and just destroyed that and just put us out on an island and made us all alone, and I wanted to say that that's the evil of those people. That has nothing to do with who we are, nothing to do with who we are. So I want to break through that complex of just feeling like we're rejected and we're these outcasts and we're picked last for the team and we don't matter and we don't count. And no, we matter, we count. We matter more than the narcissists. We count way more than them in the end of the day. We count a lot more, and we are worth a lot more. We are worth our weight in gold. They are their weight in bullcrap, literally. They are bags of garbage by the trash can. That's what they really are spiritually, is a bag of garbage. And we are not, We're a sack of gold, and they know that, and that's why they want to throw us on the outside, because they're gonna know we're trash. We can't let they're jealous. They can't stand it. They secretly admire us. They do. I've talked about that one before. Separate video, but they do secretly admire us and look up to us and want to be like us. The whole thing is very weird. The whole thing is very strange, but the rejection is brutal. The rejection is brutal, and it's just like they really want you to conform and fit in, and if you stick out or have a different opinion or anything, they'll try to get rid of you, especially if you're in some kind of place that people are really in the matrix, some kind of job or your family or whatever. If people are really in the matrix, they're so about society and stuff, like, they'll reject you hard, unless they need you. And that's kind of where I'm at, where it's like, y'all are going to have a hard time rejecting me because you need me. You need my talents. You need my skills. You need my love. You need my kindness. You need my light. You tried to reject me, but you were not able to get rid of me. And in my life, it's been like, in a lot of ways, it's like they tried to keep me out of the party. I came in anyways, and they tried to get me out. And I said, I'm not leaving. And then one by one, I have thrown them all out. And in the process, I've realized, wait, this is my house. This isn't even their house. This is my house they took over. This is for me. But that's what they do. They steal everything from us. They steal our sense of self. They steal our self-esteem. It's nasty. They destroy our self-esteem, and it's really been like that, where I've just had to be one by one. Okay, let's do this, We'll see who outlasts who. We'll see who wins this battle. And I've gotten to the point where I am very emotionally strong in who I am, and I win that battle every time now. When I was younger and I did not know what was going on, and I was I was a victim of a lot of this narcissism, and in a lot of ways I unfortunately enabled narcissists, and I developed even my own tendencies at some points in my life. I was not always some great guy, and I'm still not going to say I'm some great guy. Only God is great. But it's just like, man, once I started doing good, and once I, got my head above the water and got myself away from all that, it's just like I'm empowered to fight back now. I'm empowered to fight back. And I think when I was younger, I felt like I had to be like them to fit in. And there's definitely times in my life where I felt like I had to be, when I was in high school, I felt like I had to be kind of a bully for people to like me. And unfortunately, it worked very well, because at first, everyone wants to hate me, clown on me, mess with me, whatever. Put some kid in a headlock who's smaller and whatever, do that. And, and then before you know it, oh, we like him now. He's mean. It's like they like mean people. They like mean people. And then I become an adult, and I'm like, that's not who I want to be as a person. What? I am way too old to be doing that. I have matured past that, big time. And they haven't. They are still in that mentality of high school. They have not gotten past it at all. They're not even trying to. They're trying to stay there and be these adult bullies. and they want to reject people and kick people around and play games and just be nasty, you know? So, yeah, you know, you can fight back against these narcissists and, you know, get past all that rejection, all that complex. It's what these people do. They're just trying to bring you down. Any way to like do a knockdown, they'll do. Any way to do a knockdown, an insult, whatever. They're just trying to find some way to do a knockdown on you, and that's all it is. It's nothing to do with you. You're worthy, you're accepted, you're good. You actually fit in better than them, or, you know, to God's plan, you know, which is what we should fit into. They fit into the matrix. They fit into the devil's plan. Right as I say that, my stuff in the dryer goes off. But yeah, they are doing the devil's plan, you know, and they are fitting into the devil's scheme, and we are fitting into God's scheme, and those two things cannot mix. And they just want to throw as much as many nasty daggers at us as possible. They want to throw as much garbage at us as they can, and they just want to make us feel bad about ourselves. They just want to make us feel terrible about ourselves, and they just want to, yeah. And like, if you get rejected also, you get frozen out. And then there's things you can't do, and there's whatever, people you can't hang around, places you can't go, jobs you can't get. Like, there's a lot of things that you lose out on from being rejected, and they know that. They're trying to put like an embargo on us. Legit, they're trying to put like an embargo on us. You know, it's like, for real, you know, for real. And they're kind of hoping that embargo will make us crumble. You know, they're trying to attack us. You know, that's 100% what it is. They're trying to knock us down and bring us down. That's 100% what it is. And when we say, hey, we have our own life, our country, the country that is our self, our soul, whatever, you know, our unique individual self, it's like, man, we got a lot of good natural resources. We got a lot of good companies. We got a lot of whatever. You know what? Forget your embargo. I'm going to put an embargo on you. And they're like, what? Huh? You know? Yeah. Yeah, but that's what it is. That's what all this rejection is they're jealous of us, and they're trying to freeze us, and they're trying to knock us down, and they're just trying to put us on the outside. They're trying to put us way on the outside. They're trying to make it so that we can't have friends, and we can't have this, and we can't have that, and that's what they're trying to do. But we step to the side, and we realize, all right, that's a pig pen. And those dumb, you know, those pigs in the matrix can fight with each other. And they can wrestle around in the poop. You know, and they can do that. And whatever, I'll chill by myself. I'm fine. I don't need to take part in that. And then the pig pen gets nasty. They all eat each other. They steal from each other. They treat each other nasty. They insult each other. They argue with each other constantly. Constant drama. And, you know, it's like, y'all can be in hell together. I don't care. I'm not going in there. I don't want to go in there, actually. I'm good, you know? Yeah, but this rejections, it's very mean. It's very, very mean. It's very cruel. It's they're trying to hurt us in any way they can, you know? You can't legally punch someone in the face, but they're trying to, you know, whatever they can kind of get away with doing, that they're trying to do. And in my case, it happened to me when I was a very young child, and I've struggled with it continuously as an adult. And, you know, look, I'm not going to with all this rejection stuff, it's like, there's this quest to you have to find yourself, find someone, find this, you'll finally find acceptance. I don't know, you know, people do all kinds of stuff to find acceptance, but people are like, I'm going to, you know, go be an artist and I'll find acceptance. I'm going to go travel to Thailand and I'll find acceptance over there, and I'm going to do this and I'll find acceptance, and I'm going to do that and I'll find acceptance, and I'm going to do my eat, play, pray, love journey, and I'll finally find acceptance. And stop trying to find it. The Matrix is not going to give you acceptance. I have acceptance from God. I have acceptance of myself, and I could go to Thailand and go there to just, you know, be a tourist and look around, but I'm not going to be there I'm going to find something and someone, and I'm going to find this and that, and I'm going to find myself and whatever. Nah, I'm going to sit by the beach, drink a beer, watch some Muay Thai, I don't know, hang out, you know, chill, you know. I'll do my journey, whatever, do my art, but it's not, I'm not like, I ain't trying to find nothing, and I think this like early rejection kind of thing puts people in this state where they're always trying to like find something. Or I think also people think that if they accomplish certain things, they'll finally feel, they'll finally feel good. Like people, I'll get my degree and then I'll feel good. I'll get this money and I'll feel good. I'll find love and I'll feel good. And I'll do this and I'll finally feel good. And nah, that's not how it works. Like, advance, move forward, grow. You want to grow. You want to grow and advance and, get bigger and better and stuff, of course. But you're not going to growing bigger and better is not going to give you that sense of acceptance. And that's why people have like imposter syndrome, where they got some degree and they got some fancy job or whatever. When they're there, they're like, I don't belong here. I don't deserve this. Why am I here? Am I really good enough as an engineer? Am I really good enough as a surgical oncologist? Am I really supposed to be here? And it's because they're searching for acceptance of the group. They want the tribe to accept them and be cool with them. And there is no tribe. It's the Matrix. And the Matrix is severely uncool. You don't want to be cool with the Matrix. And yeah, it's a cold world. A lot of rejection out there. And have self-acceptance and don't let all this rejection get to you. Don't let it bother you. Don't let it make you feel wounded. It's a key weapon that the narcissists use. It's a key weapon the Matrix uses, is the weapon of rejection. So yeah, overcome that rejection, have acceptance within yourself. You don't have to search the whole world over to find acceptance. You don't have to accomplish all this stuff to find acceptance. I mean, whatever, accomplish goals, travel the world, do what you want to do, but have that acceptance inside yourself, Yeah, I think I'm going to end this video here, but thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. It's much love. God bless. Truth Tigers out.